Clark on that possession.
Fever's Sophie Cunningham speaks out after taking brutal hit versus Sun. She posted on X about it after the game and said, "They said I flopped. LOL. It wasn't a perfect night for the Fever." Caitlin Clark got hurt late in the game, but Indiana did come away with the 85-77 win. Cunningham scored 11 points with 3 rebounds and 3 steals off the bench. She shot 4 for 6 from the floor and made 2 for 3 from 3. And at least she got up and was just fine after what definitely wasn't a flop.
When all else fails, get a shot up.
I don't care why, but to me this is the funniest thing Sophie's ever done.
Yeah, she's been such a nice find, and we mentioned it before, our audience may remember watching that.
During the mid-game, a man sitting courtside just got escorted out. Appears he said something to Sonia Rivers. Sophie Cunningham sends strong message about Aaliyah Boston after disappointing game. After the win, Cunningham and Natasha Howard joined the media for a post-game press conference. When asked about Boston's rough shooting night, the former Phoenix Mercury guard made it clear how important Boston is to the team.
A game that you guys didn't really pull away towards the end. What was giving you guys a little bit of difficulty early, and what did you think made the difference to pull away late?
I feel like Connecticut, they stepped it up in the second half of not letting us get the easy bucket that we wasn't getting in the first half. They picked up their defense, but towards the end, we got extra possessions, and we also made our free throws.
I know a big thing recently has been consistency and stacking these wins, kind of just being on this 3-game win streak. What has it meant to be able to do that?
Yeah, I think for us, it all starts defensively. It's how aggressive we are at the point. It's from the jump of the game. And honestly, going kind of back to your question, I think that we were pretty soft in the first half defensively and even in the third quarter. And we kind of went on a run in the fourth. It's because our defense stepped up and we took away their action. We followed the scout. And so for us, it's just making sure that we're knowing player personnel, that we're following our scout, that we're working as a unit. We're not on islands. And I think the last 3 games, we've done a pretty good job. And you know what? Sometimes you have to win ugly, but at least we won.
I wanted to ask about Aaliyah, sort of a rough shooting night for her. What did you guys see from her in terms of, she had a handful of assists and rebounds. What do you see from her playmaking ability tonight when she's not shooting well?
Some nights won't be everybody's night, but the good thing about Aaliyah that she attributed on the offensive end, like you said, assists, getting us extra possessions because she had a handful with Tina. So, but she did a really good job on both ends of the floor, besides her not really scoring like that.
And she just draws so much attention. People have to guard her. And when she draws that, she opens up for everyone else, like Tosh. You know what I mean? So I think she's one of the more selfless people on our team, and she's okay with that. And that's what it's going to take to win these types of ball games.
Other questions?
Actually being able to play in front of that crowd and see the environment, what were your impressions of how Boston turned out?
That was my first time ever playing in this arena, and seeing all the banners up, to see how many athletes that came through here and did so much for this city, the state. So I was really surprised on how many people that came out today too.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun, to be honest. There's so much history in this building, and I've gotten some heat from saying stuff about cities, but I like Boston, man. I really like Boston. Y'all need to get a team here. But I think just playing in the Garden, it's exciting. I think it's really cool to see all these fans come out, regardless of what city we're in. Kind of feels like a home game for us, but I don't know. I think we really enjoyed it, and we don't take these types of things for granted.
You guys had 22 assists on 29 main baskets. The ball was really popping tonight. What was working for you guys offensively with the ball movement?
Just reading, reacting to what we do best. For me, cutting. Sophie, she liked to cut too as well, but just open up the floor. When you open, for a player like me that love to cut, open up the floor for the rest of our shooters, and that's what happened tonight.
for you two, especially with the experience you guys have and being in the league for a while. Even though you guys got to play a game tomorrow night against New York, how good is it going to feel after that game? I know you focus on New York, but you're going to have a break. How beneficial is it going to be to get a rest? Because you guys know this team wasn't built to just make the playoffs. It's to make that run for a title. So how beneficial will it be to have that break?
Yeah, I mean, this is what we've always asked for, right? We want more money. We're going to have to be playing more games, and so this is just a good test for us to stack the days. And this is what it is to be a professional athlete. And yeah, everyone around the league, their body's tired, everyone's sore, everyone travels like us. But at the end of the day, it's how are you going to set yourself apart? And so for us, we're excited for another opportunity. We're happy to get this step, but we have another one. We can't even think about All-Star break. We got to get New York.
Jaylen Brown from the Celtics was sitting courtside. I don't know if you
Who's
guys
that?
have had a chance to meet him. Yeah, just curious if you guys have had a chance to meet him. And, what does it feel like to have that kind of support from those guys coming out and checking you guys out?
I seen him. I ain't take a picture with him, nothing like that, but I seen him.
Oh, we're going to stop in the middle of the game?
Right. But no, it was actually amazing to see one of the Celtics players out there on courtside just actually watching us play. It's really good that you see some of the NBA players across the world just coming to our games and actually supporting us. It feels really good for us and also for the next generation.
Caitlin Clark's eyes immediately welled up with tears as she grabbed at her right upper thigh / groin area in the final minute of Indiana's win on Tuesday night. On what could be her 4th muscle injury since April and the frustration that comes with it, Steph White said Caitlin Clark felt a little something in her groin at the end of the game, which caused her to come out with 30 seconds left. She's being evaluated now.
And it looked like Caitlin Clark looked like she got a little hurt towards the end there. Is there any update on her injury?
No update. Just felt a little something in her groin, so we'll get it evaluated and see what happens from there.
Yeah, just kind of to follow up on that, looked like she was kind of grabbing at her right groin area. Is that the concern?
Yeah, if that's the one she was grabbing at, I don't know which one it was, but yeah, I mean, that's it.
Sort of a rough shooting night from Aaliyah tonight, but contributions elsewhere on the floor. What can she do when she's not shooting so well to sort of open up the floor for you guys? What's her her presence like?
Well, it's huge for us. I mean, she's the anchor on the defensive end of the floor, and she's a facilitator offensively. I thought really early when she was not getting a lot of touches, and we have to do a better job of getting her touches. She was facilitating. She was making the right play. We weren't making a lot of shots when she did make that play, but just trying to keep her to have her stay the course and keep her focused on the things that she could control and know that eventually it was gonna open up for her. And I thought she did.
Get down in the comment section. Tell us what you're thinking about this game and Clark aggravates groin injury. Don't forget to like and subscribe for daily updates.